Okay, so I started. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know where to start. I don't even know where to look in this thing. I'm just looking directly at my phone screen. I'm filming with the front face camera. So you guys can probably already see the title. And that's, I've been searching and looking on YouTube, and I've only seen about 2 videos that have really helped me and have, you know, those, they have shared the same symptoms as I currently am feeling. And I'm feeling, I feel like there needs to be more, like more people need to speak up about their story, because not everyone's symptoms are the same. And well, actually, like 90% of the videos that I have seen have had the same symptoms, and they're different from mine. So it's like I've seen a bunch of videos, everybody has like a breast lump, no pain, that they just randomly found it. And then, you know, when you search up, like Google anything, a lump, they say usually if it doesn't hurt, then it's probably, I mean, if it hurts, then it's probably not cancer, because cancer doesn't hurt. So we'll start from the very beginning. This was probably like July, my timing might be a little off, but July 2018, I felt a little lump on my left breast by my armpit and my boob. And it was, I mean, it was a good size, not too big, and it wasn't small, but I did feel pain. And the pain was like a sharp, like pulsing pain. It'd come and go, come and go. But if I touched it, it did hurt. It felt sore. And I remember speaking to my doctor about that, and they said that they first of all, I was 27. I'm 28 now. They were like, well, if for one thing you are too young for breast cancer, is very unusual, and number 2, breast cancer doesn't hurt. So I wouldn't be concerned. I wouldn't think that it's breast cancer. So I was like, okay. They were like, oh, it's probably a swollen lymph node, nothing. He didn't even touch it. He didn't even feel for it, anything. He was just like, no, you're too young, doesn't run in your family. It's another thing, it does not run in my family. My grandma, my mom, nobody on either side of my family. Stop. So then I was like, all right, whatever. So that was like approximately July 2018. We are now in February 2019, the end of February. It's like February 24th today. So, the end of January, I started feeling a really sharp pain in my left breast. And there was a huge lump. A huge lump. All this, like literally I can feel it from here to here. Like I was able to feel that bump. And I was like, what the fuck? This is crazy. Like, how did it get that big? And it hurt. So I thought it was an abscess. I thought it was like an infection of some sort. I asked a friend of mine that had an abscess, and she said it was super painful. And like I said, I still had what doctor had said, that that breast cancer lumps don't hurt, all this. So I was like, all right, so it's probably that. But I was super scared, because like, oh my gosh, I don't want the pain to get worse. I don't want, I was just scared for you shouldn't have any type. I've never had lumpy breast, ever. Not even during my menstrual cycle, never. I don't have sensitive boobs at all. So I was like, this is very different. And I made an appointment. I was seen by my OBGYN. And okay, so let's rewind. Before my appointment, symptoms. I felt like itching on the inside. I'd scratch. Okay, so let's rewind. Sorry. I don't know if this is related. I guess I'll find out with the test. It could be related, could not be related. I don't know. I'll update you guys. I had breakout a lot all over my chest. So I might still have, definitely have all this. Okay, yeah, still have that. And this started months ago, like 7-8 months ago. So I didn't think that had anything to do with it. So when the gynecologist saw me, I'm still ahead of myself. Let me rewind. So breakouts, one symptom. The sharp pains, second symptom. Third symptom, my nipple became inverted. Like, it was an obvious change from one breast to the other. It was crazy. Like, I was able to look in the mirror and be like, whoa, so different. This one became very large and inverted nipple, and this one was normal. So I was like, okay. So I went to the gynecologist, and then I was like, I have a lump in my boob. And then, you know, I got undressed. I had the robe on, open. She looked and she's like, oh, yes. It was visible from the outside. Like, I had no fever, no symptoms of any type of infection. And there was nothing so much on the outside other than like the rash, a little bit of redness, like red purplish, like a bruise on my boob, that my skin started changing color. And then the inverted nipple, that was obvious. So those were like the outside, like physical symptoms. And she, you know, had me lay back, touched it, and she was like, yeah, this is an obvious huge lump. I told her when I first found out. She was like very concerned, told them to order an ultrasound immediately, and that was that. So currently I'm waiting on another ultrasound, because from what they told me, that it is not, I don't have the symptoms of it being an abscess. I have no fevers, it's not an infection, and it's a really hard mass, so they don't think it's a cyst. So if, God forbid, I'm still praying that it's not cancer. If it is, this would be the beginning of my journey. And yeah, so if you have any type of pain that is unusual, you know, whether you feel a lump or not, especially if you feel a lump and it hurts and you feel pain, don't wait. Do not wait. Don't let them tell you that cancer doesn't hurt. If it hurts, then that means that it's at a stage that, you know, it may be in a, you know, stage, I don't know these things, but I mean, it may be further developed than, you know, the typical small lump that they find that doesn't hurt. So you should definitely just go get checked. There's nothing, you don't lose anything. It's better to be safe than sorry, which is what I really wish I should have done. And I really wish that the initial doctor would have touched it, checked it, and done something else other than tell me like, oh, it's a swollen lymph node. No, you're fine. Cancer doesn't hurt. You're too young for that. So now I'm here waiting to see what's going to happen. I have an appointment this upcoming Wednesday, which is February 27th, 2019. I have 2 appointments. They wanted me to see a cardiologist. I'm not quite sure why, not quite sure what they found or what they see. But I have to see a cardiologist, and then I have to see my OBGYN, and then on March 4th, I have another ultrasound appointment followed by a mammogram, and then they'll do a biopsy. So pray for me, and I just hope that it's not. But like I said, if it is, I do want to document, you know, what my, you know, the beginning of my journey is and the symptoms. I cannot lift my arm like all the way, like how I can do this, I cannot do that here. I feel like a really weird stretch, a painful stretch from, like, I feel that lump that I feel stretching out, and if I were to move forward, I feel the lump this big. Like, so another story, I went to the ER. I just wanted opinions from different doctors, and I told them I had some weird sensation on this arm, and I told them, hey, I'm having like this weird feeling in this arm, and then I have this large bump. And as soon as one of the doctors saw, had me lay down, touched it, she was like, I don't mean to scare you, and I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but it might make you act fast and go see a doctor, because at that time I lied and I told them that I hadn't seen a doctor. I didn't want them to be like, oh, you already have an appointment, they'll tell you then. No, I wanted to know what they thought it was. So she was like, this is not a cyst, this is not an abscess, this is a tumor. Whether it's benign or cancerous, you need to take the steps and find out. And I was like, okay. She gave me paperwork, a referral. She was like, tomorrow you need to call them, make an appointment. If your OBGYN is taking her time and not seeing you quick enough, you tell them that Dr. this and Dr. I forgot her name, Sunrise ER told you that you need to be seen ASAP. And then I already did have an appointment, so I didn't follow up with the appointment that they gave me, but I got a call from them the next day. They were like, hey, we care about your health and we want to make sure that you are going to be seen as soon as possible. And they wanted me to see an oncologist, and I was like, yeah, I do. I told them I have an appointment. And then that's who referred me to the cardiologist, actually. She was saying, I would like you to see a cardiologist as well. Not quite sure. Like I said, they didn't give me any results there. I don't know what makes her want to refer me to a cardiologist, but I have that appointment on the 27th of February, so we'll see. And I guess that's it for this video. I'm not sure when I'm going to be uploading it. I'm not a YouTuber. I don't make videos. I don't have a setup. It's like I set my phone down and here I am. So, yeah. Have a good day. Today's Sunday, and I'm going to enjoy my Sunday, guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.